Hey, this is Mr. Masonette, and what we're going to do in this video is we're going to practice solving a word problem involving fractions. So this problem reads that Edgar earns $33 per hour. He donates 1/6 of his earnings to charity. How much of his earnings does Edgar keep if he works 10 hours? All right, what we're going to do first is we're going to take the given hourly rate of $33 and multiply that by 10 hours. This would give us a total amount of money he earns over those 10 hours. Now, he's going to donate 1 out of every 6 parts of his total earnings. But the question is asking, how much does he get to keep? Well, if he's donating 1 out of every 6 parts, he gets to keep 5 out of every 6 parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this amount here by 5/6 because he gets to keep 5/6 of this total. So I'm going to go ahead and express these numbers as fractions. And then I'm going to look for any cancellation opportunities. I can see that 6 and 33 share a common factor of 3. 3 can be divided into 6 twice, and 3 can be divided into 33 11 times. Now, 2 and 10 have a common factor of 2 as they are both even, so we can just cut both of these numbers in half. So this is going to be a 1, and this is going to be a 5. All right, next what we have to do is multiply these numbers straight across the top here. So I'm going to start by doing 5 times 5, which is 25. And 25 times 11 is 275. And we do not really need to multiply the ones at the bottom because that would give us 275 over 1 or divided by 1, which is just 275. So we have already calculated that he would get to keep 275 of his money that he earned. Now there is another way that we can kind of think about this problem to understand it more in depth. Now let us go ahead and rewrite this problem here. We're going to write 5/6 of $33 per hour multiplied by 10 hours. Now, another way that we could have done this is we could have just done this. We could just keep the 5 here and then multiply 33 times 10, which is 330, which is the total amount of money that Edgar makes over those 10 hours. And then on the bottom, 6 times 1 times 6 is 6. Now, the only reason that I kept the 5 like this for now is so we understand that he gets to keep 5/6 of his earnings. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to take this 330 and divide it into 6 equal parts. So if we take 330 and divide it by 6, that gives us a quotient of 55. So if we think about this entire pie as Edgar's earnings over the 10 hours, that $330, each slice of the pie would be worth $55. Each sixth is worth $55. Now, he gets to keep the blue slices here. That's 5 out of 6. So we could take that $55 and just multiply that by 5. And that would give us 275, like we did straight away here. Now, this is the way that I like to do a problem like this. However, sometimes it's good to do a little illustration just so we can understand more in depth what each part of this means right here. For example, we know that this piece right here, or this part, would give us the total amount that Edgar gets. We know that if we divide it into 6 equal parts, that would tell us how much each of those 6 parts is worth. And we know that multiplying by 5 would represent how many of those parts he gets to keep. So this yellow part right here would be how much he donates to charity, which is $55.
Hey, I just want to say thanks for checking out this math tutorial. Please don't forget to hit that subscription button and enable notifications so you can be informed as I upload new math tutorials to my math channel. Until next time, this is Shane Masonette with Masonette Math.